Hi, this is Steve-O, and here's a really short video on how to braze copper pipe to a piece of mild steel. And number one rule when brazing anything is make sure your area is really clean that you're going to braze with. I just hit this with a grinder. You might be able to see it's pretty shiny, and it's kind of rough. It's not super smooth, so it can grip good. And my piece of copper here is really shiny on the end. And so this is going to be brazed right like that. So now I'm just going to light the torch, and for brazing wire, if I can find it, I'm using this Bernzomatic flux covered stuff. It's real easy to use, and it works really well. So give that a try right now. So obviously the first thing to do is light your torch and get a neutral flame. So let's do that. I like to have a little more acetylene in my flame so it's not as hot. But anyway, so first I'm just going to preheat the pieces of metal. I'm going to heat the steel a little bit more than the copper because the copper has a different melting point, obviously. So once you get it up there, I'm going to start to get my rod ready. Heat up the brazing rod. Whoa. So right there, that's a pretty good braze right there. You may not be able to see yet, but in a minute I'll clean it up and do that, but I'll just finish these sides first. It's just like soldering. It's a little different. It's high temperature soldering, that's it. One more little spot. And I'm using a number 0 tip. Usually I would use a smaller tip, but it doesn't really matter since this isn't something that needs to be perfect. So here's the braze right here. Looks pretty good. And nothing much to it. It's not really cleaned up right now. I could shine it up, make it look really good, but that's pretty much all there is to it. You just gotta watch your heat. Like I said, I should have a smaller tip on there, but and remember with heat control that if your flame's too hot, don't turn down your settings or your pressure of your gases. Use a smaller tip. So there it is, and that's all there is to it. Go out and try it.